I have something really embarrassing to tell you. And
Right,
my friends told me not to bring this up. The Opera House.
Yes.
Is it as haunted as I've been telling people it is?
No.
It's not? I thought it's rated like the top 13 haunted places in Toronto.
And there's always a fresh bowl of spaghetti in the corner.
Are you serious?
No.
Steph Infection.
Well, I'm glad I saw your feet. That's how we like to start the podcast here. I see every guest's foot.
That's okay. I mean, I'm sockless. I've been wearing these.
Do those stink?
Loafers. No.
I can't believe you keep opening it up like this. And it's
Did I do this to you the other day?
No, but you keep right now.
No,
You
okay.
take it off the...
Well,
you
this
want me
is-
to smell it?
I've been wearing these sockless since the spring, since we played at Lee's Palace. How about those? Not at Lee's Palace.
Oh my God.
Incredible.
What the hell's going on here?
It's just,
Is it the leather? What is that?
I don't know.
I
think
can't
it's just
believe
leather.
I was actually really worried I was going to be repulsed by you right
No.
now, and I'm not.
There's
What are
zero
those? What is
footwear.
that?
It's just a fine Italian loafer.
Okay, I got to get this Italian loafer to sponsor me. we got barefoot. Hey, Sebastien Grainger is here, and if you don't know, if I've discussed several times, my fans do know that your band is my favorite band,
Nah.
and it is embarrassing that you are here, and I'm saying this out loud to your face, but
No, it's fine.
no, it's not fine.
like
Your reaction is making me feel insane right now. Do people say to you a lot that you're their favorite band?
No. I'm like, I've been with the same woman for over 20 years, and we have a kid, and my child tells me to stop singing all the time.
Oh, that's nice.
And when she says that, she's like, Papa, stop singing. I say, hundreds, if not dozens of people pay me to sing.
13 people have paid you to sing.
Yeah, a baker's dozen.
Remember Baker's Dozen in Canada? Did we have that?
It's just 13, isn't it?
No, I thought we had like a coffee place called Baker's Dozen.
Oh,
We did. It was like really ghetto.
that sounds about right.
It's a sweat lodge in here right now. If you've seen my special, Filth Queen, I do come out to one of your songs, Going Steady. I do also exit to it. We did play that at the show. My fake dummy did mosh to it.
Yes.
Which
Amazing.
I have done. The dog is crying. I knew this was going to happen.
That's okay. That's
There
okay.
we go.
I'm a big.
And that's that, and there it is.
That's okay. You can sit right there.
She pretends she's not going to come.
Big
and here
smile.
And then she distracts everyone from the podcast. It's a whole thing. It's really. I love the way you're like. I'm like, you're my favorite band. You're like, I've had a wife for 20 years. Like I was gonna go over there and start sucking your dick on the pod. I've had a wife for 20 years. I'm like, I've met her.
This wasn't where I was going. I'm saying it's.
I get it.
I'm saying the accolades have faded. Okay. Although she just made a photo book of our earliest, because she's been taking our photos since forever.
Yeah.
And she just made a photo book which is coming out before Christmas.
Hey, Jefferson gets
Of the earliest photos, like 2001 to 2003, like pre-records.
One shit.
Yeah.
I just found.
Maybe 2 to early 4.
I found the first ticket stub the first time I saw you.
I remember every show. You can.
You just said this.
Okay,
Okay.
okay.
You said this the other day.
Right.
At this. Okay. Let's see.
Okay.
Okay, you're claiming you've seen. Okay, also, Psycho. I've mentioned this before. My ticket stub book.
That's not psycho. That's a fine thing to do.
Is it? It's
Yeah.
really okay. But I'm talking like I have kept like.
I'm going to deflate
wristbands.
everything you say. Like, I'm disgusting. No, that's fine. It's perfectly natural.
Okay, the first time I ever saw you
Yes.
was Wednesday, December 17th,
Okay.
2003.
Okay. Opening for Monine
Yes. Oh my God.
at the Cool House.
And yes, and Alexis on Fire.
Yeah.
Okay. Can I tell you? Okay, this
Yeah.
moment. This is pivotal in my
Okay.
my fandom to you guys. Usually, an opening band, nobody
don't
pays
like-
attention.
no
to.
one likes- yeah.
No one pays attention
Yeah,
to.
yeah.
You guys came out and were setting up yourself, and everyone was like, "What the fuck?" I remember I was with a group of guy friends. We were trying to smoke a joint when no one could see us. We're just like literally standing in a
Yeah.
crowd, like, "Ugh." And then everyone's kind of like, you guys are kind of like mucking around. We're like, "What the fuck?" And I think
Yeah.
I was like, "Look at these fucking losers. They don't have roadies."
Yeah.
Something like that.
Yeah.
Embarrassing.
It was. Yeah. Go ahead.
It's packed. It was the Cool House also was one of the coolest fucking venues in the Cool House, cool venue in Toronto.
Yeah.
It's gone now. It's condos. Anyways, you guys start setting up the second you guys plugged in. I've never seen an entire room go, "What the fuck?" And everyone ran to the front of the stage
Love
and
it.
then immediately started like mosh. It was crazy.
Yeah.
It was insane. It was that, and then that moment on, I was like, "Who the fuck are these people?" And then that's where it began. I can't believe you remember that.
I remember that. Well, I don't know if it was that show. There was like a Christmas series that they would do, right? It's around Christmas time.
Yes.
And I don't know if it was that show or the next year. What was that, 2003?
Yeah,
It must have been that.
yeah,
It must have been
yeah,
that
yeah.
year. That year, Jesse and I hadn't hung out. We were touring all the time, and we hadn't hung out in 2 weeks, which was like the longest stretch that we hadn't seen each other in
Yes.
a couple of years. And he was hanging out with his girlfriend. I was hanging out with my girlfriend. And we arrived at the show, and we both arrived like this, and then went, yeah. And we both had grown mustaches in the 2 weeks. And we're like, ah.
And then, we both.
And then that was the look.
And I also, you guys, I will give you guys massive credit. It's the first time I've ever laughed at a band. Usually their banter in between is annoying, and I don't want to fucking hear it.
There's
but you guys
often
are actually
bands
funny.
do the worst thing a band can do is inside jokes, like van jokes. Like they come out and they're like, veggie burger, and you're like, oh, you know, they're like talking about some fart that one of the drummer had, you know, the drummer had.
Yeah.
Like, it's the worst.
But you guys, you're doing crowd work. You were kind of riffing.
Crowd work, yeah.
You would kind of make fun of people if they're out of control.
Yeah.
Okay, I have something really embarrassing to tell you. And
Great.
my friends told me not to bring this up. And I have a problem with, I grabbed your arm years ago.
That's okay.
And
Did I yell at you? Did I say something mean?
You know, but I'm glad that you're looking like you don't remember it. I was in the middle of ordering a pita. I believe I had just seen you at the Big Bop, the downstairs.
Okay, yeah, at the cathedral.
Yes, the cathedral, and I
New Year's?
It might have been New Year's. Let's check the relics. I don't know if I even have that one, but I remember I was mid ordering a pita, and you walked by, you know, the pita pit in the corner beside the pizza, and I was like, "It's
I was
gone
at
now."
a pita pit.
It was a pita pit.
Was I outside or inside?
You were outside.
Okay, I was not ordering a pita
No. You were minding your own business.
Extra short
Leaving, and I was unhinged, and I ran out, and I grabbed your arm, and I remember as I was doing it, I'm like, don't do this, because when people do this to me, I don't like it.
Yeah.
And I went, oh my God, and you went, all right, and you were nice about it. You're like, well, you're like, what's that? I'm like, I don't know, and you're like, okay, and then I like slowly left it off. And then I was mortified for a very long time.
Well, that could have gone worse for me and for both of us.
Well, it could have gone worse for both of us, but I was like, okay, wait, I have another one for you.
I'm not.
Okay.
By the way, I'm not great with those interactions.
You should have punched me in the face.
No, but like
It's harassment.
There was a woman that came up who was like, I'd seen her. She was at shows all the time. Death Room Above Air. When I was being soloist, she was at the shows all the time. And I was at
Was this
Oshiega. No, it wasn't you. And I was walking over, and she's like a perfectly fine, nice person. And she was walking over. We were like crossing paths, and she went, "You're my hero." And I was like, I got self-conscious, and I wouldn't be like, I didn't want to be like, thanks, like, yeah, cool. I was like, oh, you should get a different hero, you know? And then I was being self-deprecating, but she like took it like I said something wrong about her.
Okay.
And she was like, why would you say that? You know, I was like, I mean, I'm not so great, you know?
Yeah.
Like,
and
you know what? Dave Grohl, he's pretty good. Great dad, loves to fuck.
Well, he loves to fuck when he's married. We don't know if that's
But he's a
great.
good dad. That was the post,
Sure.
right? The post is like, I love to fuck, but I'm a good dad. I'm going to raise this child with...
I got the fan on. I'm melting. You can't hear it.
comes.
Don't worry. Are you sweating? I'm sweating.
No, I'm fine.
Okay, there's another one.
Okay.
I like that you knew the date, but also Dave Grohl's a bad man. Okay, now I lost it. God damn it.
He's a good dad.
He's a great dad. Okay, Lee's Palace,
Yeah.
Friday, March 12th, 2004. Do you remember who you opened for?
Hold on. Lee's Palace, Friday, 2004. Lee's Palace, Death from Above. Oh, opening for like Anthrax?
No.
Hold on.
Canadian.
Wasn't Danko Jones?
Yes.
was it? Oh my
I
God.
can't fucking believe you remember these.
With Tricky Woo, maybe?
No, I didn't say
Okay,
anything.
okay.
It just says Danko Jones. I can't fucking believe you remember this. This is crazy.
Danko Jones.
This is mentally ill that you remember all these. Okay, let me try to find one more. Oh, here we go.
Here's what I remember from. Here's what I remember.
this
from
one I
that,
remember. I
that
remember
show.
this one.
Let me tell you what I remember from that show. 'Cause I'm
Yes.
gonna shit talk Danko Jones now.
Okay, please.
I don't know why the subject of Tricky Woo were one of my favorite bands at the time. I love them. I have a band with guitar. Have you ever heard Tricky Woo? They're Montreal like garage
No,
rock
I don't
band.
think I know
Amazing.
them, no.
They put out a record called Sometimes I Cry. It's one of my favorite rock and roll records. I have a band. I'm going to plug again. I have a band with the guitar player Adrian. We have a record coming out today. called On Strike. Our band's called American Lips.
Well, this comes out in a few weeks, so it's
No, it comes out.
yeah.
Okay.
So
It's been out.
Yeah,
It's been out.
It's
I hope you've
killing
enjoyed
it.
the record. But Danko, he walked in like a hoodie, you know, and he was like off the street. He was like loading it, and he was trash talking Tricky Woo because they dressed up as like 70s guys. Like he's like, that's fake, you know. They don't wear that on the street. But he was like, he's wearing a hoodie, and then he hits the stage with a fucking fedora on.
You're like, talk about fake.
Yeah.
The fedora look. We can all agree the fedora looks bad.
He was cool. He had his project used to be called Rishi the Entertainer. I think it was Rishi the Entertainer, and he was like it was kind of like a show with like the hat and like.
Oh, was there things under the hat? Like a little rabbit under the hat.
Just that guy was under there.
He's like, get under here. No hair. Fooled you all again.
One long hair. Sorry, go ahead.
No, that was okay.
I don't know.
This one, I know you know. I brought this one up to you before because
okay.
this one was this one made me think I could open for you guys. It was Tuesday, March 8th, 2005 at the Opera House.
2005 at the Opera House?
March
8th. Okay, so early in 2005. Because we broke up in 2005. We broke up in 2005
This is, I think it's one of your
early
last shows.
Opera
Yes.
House. Okay.
Can I tell you I cried? I cried when we broke up.
And Terrence Blazo.
Yes, that's what it was. Terrence Blazo. I remember that was. I'll stop with this game now. But Terrence Blazo did stand up for you guys, and I remember being like, maybe I could open. And then I was like, and then I watched him bomb so badly. Not because it was you can't do stand up before a band.
Well, you can, but you can't.
Well,
because it was like traditional.
can't.
Like bands used to do that, right?
Years
it was like,
ago.
Yeah, years ago. So we were like,
Not-
we can do that because we loved jokes.
The Opera House.
Yes.
Is it as haunted as I've been telling people it is?
No.
It's not. I thought it's rated like the top 13 haunted places in Toronto.
Well, you have to believe in it.
Well, I thought people were so scared to be in the basement, like, because it's scary and you guys stand on the wings.
It's because it got herpes everywhere.
Well, I've been telling lies for
You
years.
can get genital warts from just like
You can get genital warts
leaning
from
against the wall.
A lot of things.
Yeah, that's
Is that where
why.
I got my genital warts from? The Opera House?
Yes, the basement of the Opera House.
That's where
And there's always a fresh bowl of spaghetti in the corner.
Are you serious?
No.
See, I believe
Steaming.
I believe everything with 3 exact perfect meatballs, and the guy going,
Yeah.
"Hey, I made this for you before the show." See,
That's a ghost.
That's you know what? Well, I've been lying for years. Okay, I had one of the worst experiences ever at the Opera House. I always forget this fucking band because I hate them now. Oh my god, whatever. I forgot who they are. I was walking out, and the band, I guess the guy who like is their coordinator was picking women to go into their
like
into their bus.
the lobster tank.
And they were like, me and my friend Amber walked out and they went, ugh, no, you do. And I was like, ugh, no. I didn't even want to fuck them. They were also all gross and old.
Yeah.
How dare you? See, that's why I also
Who
like
is
you
it?
guys.
Who was it?
Now I can't fuck. Oh my God. I'll think about it in the podcast. They're the
Just put it-
bravery.
Oh,
bravery.
really?
Yes.
Huh, interesting. Yeah, that makes sense.
Because you guys were never like that. You were never pervy and gross and you
No.
were like
I was
looking
a camp
around.
counselor. It was all just like, ask my wife when we were first, we were, anyway, when we first hung out,
Okay,
I was
yeah.
like hugging her like this, like
See,
on the
that's
side,
nice.
like no
Civilized.
chestal contact.
Well, that would be weird if that's how you were hugging her.
Yeah, just like,
Take some more pictures of me.
no, but it's like, you're strained. You're not going to press your chest.
No, you're
together
not.
with
You're
a
not
stranger,
pressing.
with a
That first
child.
show I saw you guys at, though, I never moshed harder in my entire life. The one
Amazing.
with you
And you
guys,
probably
I swear.
didn't piss your pants.
I didn't piss my pants. I don't know why I also told you that. The first time I actually met you, I told you I pissed
Yes.
in your pit. And I did. And I literally wish I had
was
photo
fine.
evidence of it. It was not fine and it's embarrassing. And I'm never moshing again. That's it. You don't mosh when you go to shows.
No.
But did you ever?
Yeah.
Okay. And now you're civilized.
I mean, I'm 46. I've got no business in there.
I also have no business in there.
The last time I did I used to jump into the audience too and do stuff like that. The last time I did anything like that, I did a song with Fucked Up on one of the records, and they were playing another Oshiega story. They were
where
playing
it
at
all
Oshiega,
happens.
and they asked me to come sing the song with them. So I was like, okay, I'll do that. And I went up and sang, and then I don't know if Damien jumped in the audience, but I'm going to go in the audience. And I jumped in the audience and I was like, sing from the audience, crowd surfing. And then when I got back to go on the stage, I bashed my shin on the stage and then stood up and finished the song. I was like, that was incredible. And then at the second I walked off stage, I was like, like I'd show health, like superhuman show.
Yeah.
The second, and I was just like so hideously bruised. I don't want to do that.
No, it's not. Do you get groped when you jump in?
I haven't jumped in.
But
in a
when
long
you
time.
used, like, I feel like, you were like a heartthrob. You're jumping in, women are groping. I'm
yeah,
speaking
I
from
guess.
my personal
Okay.
experience trying to grab you. No, I'm kidding.
A little squeezy.
Yeah. Well, because I just crowd surfed at a Dr. Phil show in Montreal.
Yes, I saw that.
Yeah, and I was like threatening them, but I'm like you guys, no one's groping my ass, but you guys,
Yeah.
you had fans there who want to grope.
Yeah.
You're getting groped.
You're getting gropey.
And then they're like
yeah.
grabbing, and I just saw that video of Billie Eilish and some guy like trying to pull her over the barricade. Like people are out of control with the grabbing.
Yeah,
and
but
the-
it's hard. That line that's a blurry line. People don't understand. Like I've always been into breaking that wall because people don't understand, especially in the digital era, that there's something. This is real. Like this is a real moment. We're
there's a
sharing.
real
We're in the
person.
same room.
Yes.
Sometimes the stage, the lights
They think.
makes the impression that like that's not a person up there. It's
Yeah,
like
yeah,
no,
yeah.
we're
just-
breathing the same air.
doing the same. Yeah, when people meet me and they're like, "Oh my god, I'm starstruck." I'm like, I just talked about my fucking hemorrhoids
Yeah.
for 45 minutes
Yeah,
straight.
yeah.
You should be repulsed to meet me.
Yeah.
You actually shouldn't be coming anywhere close to me.
Yeah, you should walk across the
You
street.
should be like, I actually can't be near someone because I don't want to catch
Yeah.
whatever she has. Wait, what's your favorite? Did you?
I'm agreeing. Yeah.
You're like, I paid him a lot of money to do this podcast. Otherwise, he wouldn't be here. What's your favorite venue to play in Toronto?
Let's see. I always loved playing the Horseshoe.
Yes.
Like I like that. I like the vibe. I like the
Yeah,
sound.
yeah,
I
yeah.
always
Small.
liked watching bands there.
Taught in there. It's
We
nice.
did when we started managing ourselves like 2 or 3 years ago. Like no labels, no managers, and the first thing we did was talk to our booking agent. Can we do a bunch of shows at the Horseshoe? And they're like, "Yep." And like 2 minutes later, we were doing a bunch of shows. At the
Oh,
Horseshoe.
really?
Just for like, let's do something fun.
Your old record label sent me some stuff.
Okay. What do you mean?
Last Gang Records?
When? Today?
No, like months ago.
Oh, okay.
They're like,
you-
we know you're a huge fan, and they sent me like a couple
that's cute.
albums and some.
Recently?
Yeah.
That's weird.
Because now that you're saying this, I'm like, that is weird.
I mean, that's cool.
I know.
They still have like most of our catalog.
Yeah, so they better be given.
I mean, that's
some-
good.
some
They're
stuff.
doing something. That's
Yeah,
cool.
That's what they
they're
did.
trying to they're like, can you put us on your TikTok?
Yeah, I didn't. I feel
Thank
bad.
you.
Well, they sent it to the Comedy Store too because I don't give people my actual address.
Yeah, I will.
You're gonna put me on blast after this. You're like, it's a disgusting
is
location in East
1140.
Wait a second. Okay, Horseshoe is. I used to love the Big Bop though. I love that the cathedral.
I'm also
and-
lying. There's other venues that are
Okay,
good.
Lee's Palace was good.
Lee's Palace stinks.
You don't like Lee's Palace?
Listen, it's fine. You can't take a shit anywhere. You have to go to
you have to go to the
the
public
book
bathroom?
barn or whatever.
Oh, there's no bathroom for you guys in there?
No.
What are you talking about?
We played there. I had to piss in the alley like 4 times.
No, that's out of control. There's no
Someone
back-
bought it. A promoter bought it. I'm not gonna say their name. This promoter bought it, and they're like, "We bought the Lee's Palace. We're gonna do you guys want to play? This is we bought it. It's great." It's like cool.
is-
We walk in to load. It's like you didn't even buy a Windex. There's no Windex, no paper towels.
It's that gross?
They didn't do anything. They didn't.
No.
Yeah, they
Never
didn't even
mind,
crack
I
a window.
Hate Lee's Palace.
It's
There is no
fine.
window. Is there a window in there?
No, but I mean, there's just it was the same air that I breathed when I was
Oh, yeah,
17
yeah,
going to the
yeah,
dance
yeah.
cave or whatever.
The dance cave.
Yeah.
God, that was
Yeah.
the nights there, leaving and going across to get that shawarma from Gazelle. Oh, I'd
Yes.
fuck that shawarma in the
Yeah.
ass.
Oh my goodness.
I'd get 2.
What a thing to say.
Heavens to Betsy! What the hell? I've made it a new rule, and I got a little snippy this weekend with my agents. I can't do a comedy club anymore where I have to share the bathroom with the people there to see me.
Yes. No.
I took a shit
yeah.
in Baltimore.
You shouldn't have done that.
And well,
Big
I
mistake.
it was coming out of my
Yeah,
ass.
yeah.
Right before going, I waited till my opener was on stage so I
Yeah,
could go in.
yeah,
Alex, who you met.
yeah.
And I come out, I hear a woman outside whistling, and I'm like, oh my God, no. So there's no air freshener. So you know those ones that kind of click open? I was wafting it around, airing it around.
Yes.
I flushed 12 times thinking that would get rid of the smell.
Yeah.
I open the door and I go, hello. She's like, oh my God. And I'm like, sorry. And I
Yeah.
go on stage and I was like, I couldn't stop thinking about it. I'm like, say, who's the
You
woman?
think she was surprised?
No, but like, I don't want my fans smelling my ass.
No.
They can hear about it.
There was a venue in Seattle called the BILL Project. It was like an all ages venue, great, awesome venue. We played there very early on, and it was like, you know, I was kind of old, like when we started the band. I was already like in my I was like 23.
Old man.
You know, whatever.
They called you Peepaw.
But this is like, you know, there's like 14-year-old, like it's an all ages
Yeah,
venue.
yeah, okay.
Playing the Blood Brothers, and there was only a public bathroom, and I was like, I can't do this to these children. I have to.
That is children.
I can't do this to children. So I left the venue. I had time. I left the venue, and we were near the Pike Place Market.
Yes.
And a lot of drugs there. And I walked into the public bathroom there, and the stalls are like half doors because there's so much drug use.
So they have to peek in.
They have to be able to peek in. So I'm just in there, like looking at tourists who are there to buy seafood.
And you're just.
And I'm just like,
I wish it was just a little further down, so it's
Yeah.
just your nose, because it's such
Yeah,
a
yeah.
weird thing to see someone shit.
yeah, you can't, you have to, that is the line that can't be crossed.
No, especially as a performer, we get like, do you get nervous for shows?
No.
But I think I don't, but like my stomach does.
Yeah.
Like my insides need to
Yeah,
get.
yeah,
I'm like,
yeah.
I can't shit on stage because sometimes I get to the point where I'm like,
You can't shit on stage.
I tell my opener, I'm like, if I call you up,
Yeah.
you have to tag in.
Yeah.
It hasn't happened yet, but it's getting close.
That's all of those feelings go away for me.
I guess once I get up there.
Yeah, you get show health.
Yeah. I don't think we call it show health.
Show health. That's
So
what it's called.
You
It's
can
like
be sick and then go up and be.
Yeah, and you're fine.
Have you ever gone up with a major injury?
No. Well, I mean, I got mugged in Dallas and then played the next night. I was just like,
Are you serious?
bruised ribs.
Oh my God.
Yeah.
What the hell did they take? Your wallet and shit?
Yeah.
What, were you alone?
Yeah.
Mucking around Dallas.
I was, it wasn't wise.
Okay.
I was walking to a restaurant. Our bus was parked on down near the venue, and then we were staying at a hotel. And between where we were parked and the hotel, there was a bus station, which is not a great place.
No.
And when I walked
No.
in front of the bus station earlier, I was like, it's pretty sketchy here. Maybe I shouldn't take the same route later. And then I decided I would walk behind the bus station.
Oh,
later.
different route. Yeah. Civilized.
Behind the bus station. Not a good idea. I don't recommend it.
How many people jumped you?
Hard to say.
Really?
Yeah, hard to say.
Knocked you out?
No.
Was there like a yell before? Was there like a, we're going to mug?
Yeah, it was
You had a couple
laughter. It was like,
You have a couple
yay.
sips?
It was,
Did you have a
yeah,
couple sips?
it was glee. I'll say that. There was a lot of glee. Yeah, there
They're
was some
like,
glee.
look who's back, but behind the bus
Yeah.
station. And they clocked you walking on the way there. You know they clocked you.
I think it was perfect timing.
Okay. How bad was it?
It was pretty bad.
Bleeding? Did you-
No, like it wasn't that bad. It could have been much worse.
Like they hit
obviously.
you?
It was a lot of hitting, a lot of
hitting.
kicking, and
Kicking.
Yeah.
You got you down to kick?
yeah, they got down. I got down.
Did you do what you do when like a bear's attacking you? You just like curl up in a ball?
I kind of curled up. I walked into the street because I was like, they probably won't fight me in the street. And then I took it in the street, and then I stood up and ran away
Oh my God.
because there was car. Then there were cars coming.
And then they just ran
And they were
over.
like, "Oh no, we don't want to get hit by a car." I was like, "It's either this or that, the other thing."
Oh my God, that's scary.
But I played the next night, and then
Jesus.
my wife was at a show that same week. I'm not going to name the artist, but he left the show because his wife had been mugged, and he was like, "I can't handle it. I'm so sad." I was like, "Bro." I was
mugged.
I was mugged, and I got on stage.
I've never had a better set in my life.
Yeah.
I would, if I got mugged and I don't think I'd want, no, I guess I'd want him to play.
I mean, I don't know. I'm
like-
not going to judge. I was
No,
like,
I mean, he'd obviously
in my
play.
mind, I was like, that pussy. You got to get, this is showbiz. The show must go on.
I could be in the hospital, Jefferson, and be like, I gotta play. I'm like, okay, bye. He
Yeah.
doesn't give a shit's ass.
But I didn't talk about it on stage. I didn't talk on stage. I was like,
They didn't mention the giant.
no, I was just like, I
swollen
just
eyeball.
played. I don't think I did any crowd work.
No crowd work. You gotta get those
Yeah.
crowd work clips.
Yeah. And then when we left Texas, I was like, I'm glad we're out of Texas. That was pretty much all I said.
Every time I go to, is that the one, where do you not like performing? There's one place. I shit on Florida all the time here, and I feel bad.
You know what? We skipped Florida for many years, and we went down there recently, and it was so fun.
Was it
great.
okay?
It was awesome.
Because I hate when you have one bad experience somewhere, and then now that's in your head, and you're like, I'm like, it's not that one man's fault who was a gross pervert in Kansas City. I can still go back there.
No, but they become fun stories. There's not a lot of. I mean, we've been doing it so long that you like a lot of places get second chances. You know.
Okay,
It's
and
like,
that's something I should do. Florida, I'll come.
give it a second. Give it another chance. Give it another shot.
No, I'm going to Florida. So wait, you've never had any like crazy no crazy surgeries or?
I had. Okay, this is Steph Infection worthy. I had ongoing, like, especially as a singer, I became very aware of like what's going on in my throat and my everything, right? And I was getting like crazy tonsil problems and like throat issues. I didn't know what it was, and I was like, "What is going on?" We were in Japan, and I was just like, it's like my throat was closing up. It was just like so much craziness, tonsillectomy, whatever, tonsillitis.
You have tonsils?
Not anymore.
Okay.
So I called a doctor, like my doctor in Canada, and
Lucky.
and I was like, what can I do? He's like, you have to gargle saline and do this and this, and then come see me when you get it. I was like, I didn't know what saline was. Like, I was like,
I've never used saline in my life.
and I was like going to pharmacies. Do you have saline? They're like, you mean salt water? Like, yeah.
Yes.
Why didn't you say salt water? I'm not a doctor. Anyway, I was in my 20s. And then we were playing in. Then I realized I had crazy impacted, nasty tonsils
Ew.
that were like hideously infected.
What, do they stink?
They had all kinds of things wrong with them, and
What do you mean?
we can get into it. But I had we were still playing. We're touring. I booked a tonsillectomy, a laser tonsillectomy with this like showbiz ear, nose, and throat doctor in Toronto.
Okay.
He looked like Mr. Burns. His name is Dr. Hands. I don't think he's alive anymore. It was a long time ago.
Dr. Hands.
Dr. Hands.
Stop.
Little Handsy. Dr. Hands.
Dr. Hands.
He was,
got in
he was
there
the kind
with
of
his hands.
doctor that he had like headshots in the waiting room.
Of, like, celebrities?
Yeah, like
Oh,
Colm
yeah.
Fiore, like all the
Yeah.
Canadian.
Like when you go to a restaurant and they're like, he
exactly.
ate here.
It was like that.
His tonsils got ejected here.
Yeah, and my manager at the time, he couldn't fit me in. He was like, he had a book schedule, and he was like, my manager said, are there any artists you like? Maybe I can get you some tickets to a show. And he promised he would get this guy's niece tickets to an Avril Lavigne show, which never happened, by the way. But that's how I got the appointment. And I was playing. We were at South by Southwest. We were playing.
I love the way Avril Lavigne. She's a bigger star than you. You're like, Avril Lavigne, we'll get tickets.
Yeah. We were playing South by Southwest on the weekend. Monday, I flew home. Tuesday or Wednesday, I got my tonsils lasered out in an office.
Do they freeze you for that?
No, I was just sitting there, and they just had a laser, and he was just cauterized. I don't know what he was
What do you
doing.
mean? So it lasers, and then what? What way do they go out?
They
Down or
basically
up?
shrivel out. I guess they were sucking. I don't remember what it was like.
Shrivel out?
They were just burning up. They were just. It was just he was like
talking about, steam?
impacted tonsils being cauterized out of my mouth. Like it was smoking. I don't know.
I don't understand.
I
This is
don't
crazy.
know where they went, but they were gone.
And you didn't ask Mr. Hands anything.
But he had his hands in my mouth. He had a laser in my mouth.
His hands were that small. He like went in and took them out himself.
And then I healed for 2 days, and I flew to LA and
2 days?
sang on Friday. We were
That's
at the
it?
Echoplex on Friday. Yeah.
Excuse me. It's Jefferson.
I mean, you got to answer it. What if he's on a safety boat?
He is on it.
What if
He's fine. He's in New Zealand. He's
evacuate. Okay.
now gonna feel. If he actually gets us to go on like a lifeboat right now, I'm actually gonna feel really bad, and it's gonna be something I live with the rest of my life.
I'm gonna get blasted in the comments for drinking this kombucha.
Why?
I don't know. Aren't I?
Why would you? I drink.
Right.
I'm sucking back things all the time.
Okay.
Polar seltzer. Please sponsor me. If you had the orange, I'm gonna give you one to go. The orange vanilla.
Thank
Slaps.
you.
I
Yeah,
told
you,
you slaps.
you said that in the.
I've told you 10
Sponsor-
times. I can't. I'm not sponsored by them, but I really want it. It's a very good flavor.
Right.
Okay.
It looks
So
like
they
a
weren't-
cheap, like Canadian beer from the 90s.
I wish. Polarize. Sit on your dog and take it in your ass.
Oh my goodness.
That's how. I knew you were going to say that. That's why I went there, because I'm just going to, we'll do a tally of how many times I make you uncomfortable on this podcast. Okay, were they not, did you think at first they were nodules? Have you ever got those? Is that what they're called?
No, I've never had that.
You've never had that
No.
from singing, really? Because that's the thing a lot of people get, and they have to like not talk for like 2 weeks, and they have to write things on a pad.
Yeah, I've never had that, strangely.
So just that, and then now you're fine.
Well, I mean, is there a gross out section of this podcast? Is that the end?
I mean,
Or
it's
is it the whole thing?
It's anywhere. It's anywhere. What do you got?
Has anyone ever talked about tonsil stones on the podcast?
I no, but
You know what I'm talking about?
I know exactly what you're talking about. How bad do you have them? We're talking about like the white things that you like get
It's
in
under
your throat.
control. Yeah.
Okay.
It's under control.
But you had them before.
Had them before, didn't know, because I didn't know. I wasn't investigating.
How did no one give you a little whiskey
I don't know.
off?
I don't know.
Your wife never smell your breath. She must love you.
It's crazy. Out of all, we've been together forever, and somehow
Never
she
smelled.
claims she's never smelled my breath. Like in the morning, I'm like, oh, "How are you?" I'm constantly just like, "Good morning, sweetheart." Like inhale.
I can't believe.
I find it. I find it very difficult to believe. I think she just has a very poor memory, but
I don't believe it. That's my thing.
get
here.
her. I mean, she's been.
Get her
But get her
on
on
the
the
horn.
phone. Get her on the horn.
'Cause
this is her claim. Her claim is
Maybe
that
she's got a bad sniffer then. Maybe she's got bad
she's
scent.
doing okay with the sniffer. She sniffs other things.
She's sniffing everything, but because I've had them, so you get
Yeah.
they're like little like what exactly? They're like chunks of food that like build up.
It's like all of the
disgusting.
schputz that's on your tongue and in your mouth. It basically creates a weird protein thing that gets lodged in the crypts of your throat, which are like
Ew.
little caves, creepy little
Little throat
caves.
caves.
Throat caves.
Who told you this? Dr. Hans? He got in the caves and mucked
No, but
around?
I'm glad I learned about it, because I was like, why is taste bad? Why bad taste?
Oh, it
And
tasted
why-
bad.
Yeah, and why
so you
like
didn't see them?
I wasn't like, maybe I was scared to look back there.
Okay.
There's a lot of things like that. I have a friend who had ball cancer, and he knew it. Like he knew it, but he was just avoiding it.
Mm-hmm.
And then he did yoga for. He was like doing yoga for 6 weeks, crying on his mat. And then at the end of the 6 weeks, he was like, "Why am I crying every day?" He was like, "Oh yeah, I have ball cancer." They went to the doctor, and they instantly took his balls out.
Oh
One
my
of them.
God.
Yeah, but people like, you can do that, right? If you've got something that's like,
You like,
but
yes.
you can put it in your kettle.
And
you know,
a lot of men,
guys do
yes.
that.
A
Guys
lot
do
of
that.
guys, and it's a problem.
We have the kettle cast iron. We got the kettle in the.
You got the kettle, and you got the kettle. You can't just let the kettle.
Sometimes
burn
you got to
there.
bust the kettle.
So
but-
you're walking around, you tasting muck.
Yeah,
You're
yeah.
smelling like a pond.
Yeah, I'm like, what is going on?
You're the Kawartha Lakes.
And then a friend of mine, we actually talked about this yesterday, because I have a very good memory, as you can.
Yes, you do.
But
Except when I grabbed your arm, and now I'm offended. that you
well, I mean, I
remember
can't remember every time a woman grabbed my arm in front of a shawarma place. Sorry. A friend of mine. So I was like, didn't know what was going on back there. And then a friend of mine, I went to see him play, and I'd mentioned like tonsil issues, and he was like, "Oh yeah, my mother." He's Romanian. His mother used to stick her finger down his throat and like expectorate his tonsils, Q-tips and like Q-tips and finger and like pressing and like he was like, "Oh," like a child.
Oh God!
His mom was like, "I have this problem," and like,
"Ooh, I'm gonna gag."
And then I was like, "Oh, okay, there's something actually going on that you can do. You can do something about this, right?"
Yes.
And then I figured it out.
So what'd you figure out? What'd you poke down there?
It's gross. It's gross.
My gag. No, I caught my sister picking at hers the other day. She can be so nice at that. But
It's gross.
You have to go because I like.
You got to go in.
You gotta
It's
go
in the
in.
back of your throat.
I haven't had
You
them in
gotta have
years.
a light.
You need a light?
You need a light.
Uh-huh.
You need a Q-tip or something.
You need a
Everything needs
Q-tip.
to be clean.
Yeah. Yeah, you're not going ear to mouth. Dr. Hands.
I love ear to
would
mouth.
Not, you're not doing ear to mouth.
Ear to mouth is a category, a porn category.
Yes. Oh, and now who's being gross? And now who is being
Oh my
gross?
goodness. What have I
Heavens
said?
to Betsy. So ear.
Okay. Yeah.
Clean Q-tip, and so you're and they're like
Hydrogen peroxide.
You're using peroxide.
Yeah, you got to use hydrogen.
Well.
And this is like, yeah. So you got to make sure that this is.
My God.
You got to check it out.
I've done it before where I take the Q-tip tip off and I use that hard.
That sounds like
scrapey
bad.
bit. It bleeds.
Yeah. You don't want to do that.
It's not good.
You don't do that.
I haven't got them in like maybe 10 years.
Yeah.
And because Jefferson's mouth is so fucking clean that I'm like, every time I look at his teeth, I'm like, my teeth are rotting out of my head.
Yeah, I feel the same way.
It's
About you.
about me. Like they are rotting on your
They
head.
look good for me.
That's why you're bringing this up. You're like, speaking of Dr. Hands, and you already
Open
brought up, you brought up twice that your daughter's at the dentist today. You're like, my daughter's at the dentist. I'm like, okay, I get it.
I told you, I'm Dr. Hands.
This is why he's on the podcast. He's going to extract.
I did have one instance of someone being like, and I'm not going to say who this is either, but it was another musician. A woman who tells it like it is. And I was like, I had a dream that I was
Jan Arden.
I had a dream that I was at the dentist last night. All my teeth fell out. It must mean I have anxiety or something. She's like, maybe it means you need to go to the dentist. Like, enough said.
And they have bad breath?
Enough said. I mean, she was probably talking about me. I was like, I had a dream.
Do you think people, now looking back, did you ever smell it?
Yeah.
What the heck?
I was trying to figure it out. I'm telling, this is a public service announcement.
Listen up, boys.
Tonsil Stones.
You got to get in there.
Gotta get
So
in
how
there.
often are you getting in there and getting them out?
I'm checking. You can tell, like you could feel like
feel
there's
like
something
you can feel
going
something.
on,
Yeah,
and then
yeah.
you can also taste a little bit, like before it gets. You take a drink of water and you're like, that doesn't taste good.
Good.
You asked for it.
I don't know why. You know
You
why?
asked for
I'm
it.
picturing myself like it's making me gag. The feeling of like poking a tonsil.
Yeah, it's gross.
But now the years are gone. You shouldn't really have them anymore, right? Isn't that
No,
all of them?
it's.
They're
I
still
don't know.
there, the
It's still
caves.
there. Yeah, they're still there. Yeah.
Hiding in the caves, just
Yeah.
peeking around.
But isn't it great to know that there's something you can do about that? That's
Yes,
like something.
but like because I feel is that like linked with halitosis? Because I feel like halitosis also has that same like smell and that same like that taste.
Probably. Yeah.
But I think it's like a
probably.
gut thing, halitosis.
People say that. I don't know if that's true.
I don't know. I can't.
Why is it such a fucking mystery?
I don't
Like,
know.
There's so many things that are. Why haven't we figured it out yet?
I don't know.
Like we have.
My biggest thing is like when I have bad breath, I smell. The problem is too, my nose is so big, so I'm smelling everything. That's why I can't even smell those. I can't believe this. Like
That's
I
a
could-
good test.
If you had bad breath right now, I'd be like, oh fuck, like I would know.
Goddamn.
God, you come back next time you see the podcast. There's a different mic there. It's a full-
Mics are terrible. I mean, this is gross. I had multiple times. You go up as an opening band or you go up after an opening band.
Mm-hmm.
And there's it's just, the people are sweating and spitting and singing. It's punk
It's
music.
so much spitting.
And I have no, I'm drumming and singing at the same time. So I don't have any, I'm defenseless up there.
Mm-hmm.
And I remember going up, we were playing in London, Ontario or something. And hit the stage, set up. We set up all our own shit, set up everything. And then it's like, we got to play. So it's like 1, 2, 3, 4. And we start playing. And then I go to sing and I go to take a deep breath and I just, and inhale just the most vile swamp, just bog water, but like from like 4 other hardcore bands.
Ew. Was it wet?
It was like drinking. I took a sip.
Ew, you
And
took a
then
sip?
Took a sip because I just inhaled and it just it all went
my
inside.
God.
Yeah, disgusting.
We should be using our own mics. I'm thinking.
I use my own mic now.
I think I'm going to on the road because I hit my lips the other day at the store.
Yeah,
and I cut my lip and it was infected.
Yeah.
I'm like, this is. I have. What do I have now? I have
It's
Beyond
not
Herpes.
hard.
It's gross.
You just put your own mic.
I know.
But that'd be
I-
weird if it would be like a stripper
offensive.
pole. You're just like wiping it
Well,
down.
people wipe it down. A lot of comics do. Kirk Fox, he goes up, especially after me, he really wipes it down. He wipes the cord. I'm
That's
like, get
rude.
a grip.
That's rude.
After everything's against COVID, I'm like, no, it's because you're disgusted by me. And I'm actually a very clean person.
That's rude.
You've seen my house. It's clean.
It's pretty clean.
Pretty clean.
Those drums could use a dusting.
Don't look at my dusty drums.
How dare you
I'm-
invite a
I'm
drummer into your room and you're like, "Ugh,
Embarrassed
dusty
that you're
drums."
seeing those. My
No, they're
electronic drum kit that I've played one time
I love it.
because I can't play drums. And I told Jefferson, he bought those for me, and I feel bad because.
Well, I'm going to borrow them because I got to rehearse for my garage rock band.
Do you have drums in your house?
No, we're subletting a place that can't accommodate.
Hey,
that
go
kind of
ahead. They clearly haven't been used. They are so dusted. They're not even plugged in. I got to get back
kinda
into drumming.
they kinda
I took
look
one drumming lesson from a guy that I had hooked up with on Hinge. And I
No.
didn't want to tell Jefferson that.
Don't do
but
that.
I did, and then it was fine. No, we're friends now.
How does a relationship survive the candor?
What do you mean after
talking,
like that?
No, but like talking, when you talk about,
Oh, he doesn't like it.
he doesn't like it. Yeah.
I don't think
Yeah,
he likes
yeah.
it. No.
I had to stop. Like I used to say really personal shit on stage, and I had to stop. When we first started, there was no phones. Like no one was
Yeah.
recording, right? And now people are recording everything. And we played a show where the PA turned off, or not the PA turned off. We got shut down. We were playing South by Southwest, like when we reunited, and there's like a riot, and the cops came, shut it down. They're like, you got to stop playing. So I was just like doing crowd work, but it's a lot of pressure, tons of people, and I just started like telling family secrets.
Okay.
You know, I was just then this happened, and then this happened.
Christmas
and then my mom did
93.
this. Just spilling the beans, and then it was on the internet. And then my mom's friend, you know, that people watched it, and they go, "Why are your sons talking about family business?"
Oh, I got my mom in trouble. So well, here's the thing, though. When I met Jefferson,
Like arrested trouble?
No. But because most of my fan base is single women, and I talked openly about being single for a long time and having all these struggles, whatever, and talking about my sex life. That's been my brand.
Yeah.
And that's who I am. And I'm like, so I told them that when we got together, I'm like, this is what I do. I'm like, obviously now you saw the FILTH show.
Yeah.
It's mostly stuff that we do.
Yeah.
I like would mention things here and there, but I don't bring that stuff up anymore. I don't do any of those jokes anymore because I'm like, I do find it offensive and rude. But I'm like, well, whatever, time. But my mom, so her, this was the worst one. I did Ari Shafir's podcast about like traveling, and I talked about Scotland. My mom's a Highland dancing teacher, and she got kind of screwed over by one of her students. And I did call the teacher that stole her a fat balding pig. And one of her dancing friends found it and cut just that clip and then sent it to my mom. And I'm like, this fat balding pig. And I was like,
no laughter.
No. And my mom, I felt bad because I was like, also, but I'm like, at the same time, if you're watching this podcast again, fat balding pig, my mom never said that. I'm the one calling you this, and you stole my mom's student that she worked on for 20 years and ignored my life and went to the student. So you know what? It is personal for me. I didn't say her name.
Cut that.
I will not be cutting that. That'll be the clip for this episode. Clippy. Would you have something grosser? Because I'm like, I asked you like the worst body thing you've ever heard, like something that's like haunted you.
Are you asking me
Yes,
now? The
I
grossest
am.
thing? I don't.
The tonsil things are the grossest.
I mean, it's pretty gross, but like,
You've never like heard something or like told something or read some like weird thing about like a spider crawling in a pee hole and becoming one, and then that's how Spider-Man
what about your
started.
dad's story about the saran wrap guy in the
I
toilet?
told you my example one. That's apparently real.
I
wanna say
should
it was
have
in
closed. I
Keswick.
should have closed the Tonsil Stones because I don't have a big one. But
Nothing gross. So you've never heard anything back in your Ontario days growing up.
I don't have a. There's no cabinet in my mind that's like.
Store all the gross.
Like I've been trying to think for the past couple of days because I didn't realize that I had to bring the gross.
Well, you don't have to bring it doesn't have to be gross. It could be just like a story of like, you know, a bad bog water gone bad. Wait, I have a.
Okay, let's talk and then maybe someone come up.
Okay, well, I wanted to ask what one of your favorite bands is to perform with. I'm sure you have a lot.
Perform with. Like open with?
Yeah,
Open
I guess,
for,
or like
open with?
or like have open for you. Because we all have, our faves. Because that one, because I was there to see Lexus on Fire. I liked Monique, but
we played with them recently. We played with them this summer for the first time in a long time.
I love them.
Yeah, they're great.
I love George.
They're great.
George is
Fireman,
a fan of mine, and the first time I met him, he was being weird, and I was like, and his wife's like, sorry, my husband's a huge fan. I'm like, who's your husband? She's like, George. I'm like,
cute.
And I was like so weirded out. I'm like, I have a signed poster. At the same time, I have a poster in my room. It's embarrassing. Did I hide some things in here did I hide all your albums that were already out? Well, because I had, not in here, but I had, your album was at the front of my little record thing. I'm like, I gotta move this. So I put April Wine. Why am I telling you this?
April Wine.
I could have not, you could have not known.
Nice save.
Do you remember this? This is one of my favorite shows. Like my top 10, when people ask me, I always say like Radiohead. And one of my favorite shows with you guys was at
Radiohead at Maple Leaf Gardens?
No, Lollapalooza.
Okay.
It was insane. You guys played the Sin Cycle, I want to say.
Yeah, Cinecycle.
What the fuck was that? That venue, it was like,
It was
30 of us in there.
Yeah, it was it probably doesn't exist, probably a condo now, but it was a cycling, it was like kind of an anarchist cycling and like cinema space where they would play weird movies.
Yeah.
And there's a guy that lived there, and it was just called Cinecycle, right? Cinecycle, not Cinespace, Cinecycle. And we did a bunch of shows there. Were you in the Blood on Our Hands video?
No.
Okay.
Oh no. Oh, I think I would have brought that up before if I was.
Here's why. Also, another reason to mention it. When we were doing that video,
Some crazy woman.
no, we were doing that video, and it was like a live video. We were on tour. We flew in to do this video, and you know, it's like a punk venue, but they set up crazy lights, and you know, and we go to start the performance bit. And I was like looking at the front row. I was like, you got to get cooler looking
People.
You got to get some cooler kids. Like there's, you've got to curate this front row.
Yeah,
like
yeah,
you're
yeah.
gonna see this
For especially a video.
for a music video.
Yeah. And for your own eyeballs.
I mean, I hope no one that was in the front row is watching now, but you get to pick and choose.
I don't think they were.
I was just hoping it wasn't you. Where you're
was-
like, to the back.
Can we get that Toucan Sam out of the front row? And I'm a huge fan. I've seen every show.
Yeah, she
They're
can't
like,
be within 5 feet of the camera.
She's sniffing us. Get her out of here. I know, because I remember that show. It was so chill, and you guys were just like, it was just one of those moments where I'm like, oh, this is something that like, you know, you're not going
played
to
with
get this.
2 Koreas and controller.
That's what it is. Okay.
I don't know. I'm just guessing.
Okay. I was like, I can't remember who it was. I thought it was just you guys there.
I'm sure there were other bands.
I really remember it just being you guys.
Maybe that's.
I don't
weird,
know.
though.
You were there and you rolled out a rug.
Yeah,
it was a
you
whole
gotta
thing.
Roll out a rug.
You rolled the rug, but it was like I don't know. I felt like there's nobody else. I don't know. Maybe I just got there just in time for you guys to go on.
Yeah, you were eating shawarmas right in time.
I have eaten a lot of shawarmas in my day.
You were hanging at the pita pit, like when this band gonna get on.
Wait, what's the favorite? One of your favorite shows you've ever seen?
Favorite shows I've ever seen. That's difficult because there's so many. The first time I saw this band Tricky Woo that I mentioned, the first time I saw them in Montreal at a venue called Fufun Electric. Do you know that venue?
I do.
Yeah.
It's St. Catherine?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think I might have seen their music video, and I went to see them, and it was such a complete rock and roll experience. I was like, it made up for missing all the eras. It's like 2000, 99, 2000.
Okay.
And it made up for missing the 60s and the 70s and it made up for all the eras where I always felt like, it's too bad I missed that. You know, it would have been really great to see, you know, whatever band. And they made up for it just in that
That's
one
nice.
show. And it was incredible. And yeah, that was like a very impactful show for me. Yeah.
I wonder if my comedy does that for anybody. See, that's the thing about
Yeah,
music
I'm
where
sure
it's
it
like,
does.
no, they're like, that was funny, but they're not going to be like, I've never seen a
It's
greater
a
show in my
different
life.
experience. It's a different experience though. Like
Yeah.
comedy.
What's the best comedy show you've ever seen?
best
you've seen some big-
comedy show?
You're like, Phil at the Comedy Store last week. That was such a nasty show.
It was what
It
were
was
all the
filthy.
ones you talk shit on? It was
Who?
I'm just trying to think of all the comedians you talk shit on. I'm just going to list them as the greatest shows I've ever
Oh,
seen.
yeah, Chris D'Elia.
Chris D'Elia, Joe Rogan. The bill was stacked. Although I did see Chris D'Elia at the Comedy Store.
Are you serious?
And I'm not, this is before any controversy. I'm not like a fan of his. But when he was on stage, his physicality was quite amusing. But I will say that he kept looking at me. I went there alone.
You?
I went to the Comedy Store alone.
Where were you sitting?
I bought like the expensive ticket. I was there alone, and I was like, I'll get the VI, whatever, the little.
The VIP booth, yep.
So I was kind of near that entrance that everyone hangs out in. Is that the bathroom back there that you guys go to?
There's one, yeah, because the green room one is public. It's like so
And he
open.
kept being like looking at me. I found it pretty creepy.
Disgusting behavior.
Like, what are you up to?
Yeah, what are you up to? He's of age.
What is?
What
Maybe
is he-
he thought I looked tasty or cool.
I'm gonna say tasty.
Tasty.
I don't. Hey, that spaghetti and meatballs in the corner.
Yeah, steaming meatballs.
Well, you've never had an accident on stage. You've never like cut yourself because you play.
I've cut myself. I used to play with bare feet, and I would get okay.
How do I
this
not
is not
remember
that
that?
disgusting. Okay, I used to play with bare feet, and this is okay. Early days. not always wearing the coolest things. I was, we were
You
going
really
to play
want to
New-
get on a foot finder. You keep bringing these things out. My God.
we went to New York for the first time. New York City. New York City.
I knew it was New York. Where?
Yeah, we were in Paris, Ontario. We were in New York City for the first time, and I would play with my shoes off, and there's like, on a kick pedal, there's a chain, and that chain would rub into my toes, and I kind of had a bit of an open wound situation, and for some reason thought it'd be a good idea to wear flip flops in Manhattan. So I was just like walking around wearing flip flops, and my toe just. Gangrene.
Oh God, gangrene?
No, not gangrene. But
God.
it was bad.
Playing with bare feet is wacky. What the hell is that for?
Oh,
What is
I don't
that?
know. I felt like I was connected to the drum kit.
Really?
Yeah.
Because you play. You're one of the first singers lead singer / drummers I'd ever seen.
Yeah,
It seems like it's a lot.
That tracks.
It's a lot.
It's a lot going on.
It's a lot going on.
It's a lot going on.
You've never like whipped yourself and like.
Yeah, like hit my lip, hit my face, whapped, like split up in my knuckles all the time.
Yeah, okay.
That kind of stuff.
Classic stuff.
But it's not. It's not. The grossest thing is the inhaling a
That's
bucket
so
full of
nasty.
like Southern Ontario hardcore gob.
What are we doing here? We've hit an hour. We did an hour.
Okay.
I do an
Is
hour.
it
I
enough?
feel like it's. Is it enough?
I don't
I want to
know.
hold you hostage.
I mean, I'm fine.
Just yap your ear for 4 more hours about. Remember this show that I saw? And you're
Yeah.
like, yeah, I remember. That would have been so embarrassing if you were like, please get out of the music video. I did that though for my special. The first show, the taping, the front row was kind of like weird, and there's
Yeah.
this one man that didn't laugh at a single thing I said, and I
That
hated him.
sucks. Yeah.
So the next show, I was like, go find the weirdos.
Yeah,
I'm
yeah,
like,
yeah.
find
Yeah,
anybody
yeah.
with a fucking face piercing,
Yes.
tattoos,
Yeah.
green hair,
Yeah.
septum ring. I'm like, put them in the fucking front, and then they were like. They're like, we found a girl with cigarette earrings. I'm like, cigarette earrings? Put her in the fucking front. The whole show, she's like,
Cigarette
like
stick,
screaming.
yeah.
I'm like, yeah. Sometimes you need to
You got to curate.
You got to curate.
Yeah.
I wish I could curate some of my meet and greet lines. They're getting a
you
little.
can't do that.
They're getting a little. Did you ever do meet and greets?
A little bit of that, but it's always so weird.
I'm always so wet too. I've just got off stage,
Yeah,
and then like I ate fucking
Yeah.
broccoli the other day,
Sure.
and that's you want to talk about halitosis mouth.
Well, it's
broccoli
it's
and cauliflower.
cruciferous. It gives you gas. You'll burp.
Well, everything gives me gas. It's not just, it's not just going to
I
stop.
love the octave that your voice went to.
Well,
Everything gives you gas.
That's how my gas sounds. It's very low octave.
We were opening for. I don't mention names. We
Yeah,
were
what the
opening for
hell?
a
I
band.
blast everybody.
We were opening for a band,
Except Chris D'Elia.
and the singer was, I guess, particular about certain things, and that person, I'm going to say with the gender, that person was not around.
Okay.
And another member of the band was. We were hanging out backstage, and I opened the. When you open the broccoli in the backstage
Yeah,
and
yeah,
it
yeah.
smells
Smell,
like someone took a shit.
Yeah.
And I said, well, who opened the barn door? Like, it smells like farts in here. And he was like, ah, ha, ha, ha. Don't say that when the singer comes. Doesn't like those kinds of jokes. Like, well, now I will. Of course I will.
Of course I will. Also,
course I will.
What was this singer from Utah? What's wrong with this person? They're more. How do you know? If someone doesn't find a fart funny, go to hell.
Yeah.
Get a grip.
His farts are,
If I came in a room and that you did that, like I still do
Yeah.
when I come out of the bathroom, even if I piss, I go, oh,
Yeah, do not go in
that
there.
every time. It's a classic bit.
My the only thing left, and like my wife and I are very open with one another. We've never seen each other on the toilet in that way. Like there's no
Really?
pee yes, poo no.
Okay.
Privacy door. I'll lock the door.
Lock the door.
Okay, this gross.
Creepy.
Not that gross. Fun story. Yesterday, we're up to get my daughter to school. Strong cup of coffee. Strong cup of coffee. It was my time. I went in. And we're in the sublet, and they have this plant paper. It's like bamboo.
Yeah,
It doesn't flush great.
No,
I'm gonna keep doing it. Anyhow, I go to the bathroom. I thought I'd flushed, and then my wife is like, my daughter never wants to pee. She's like, go pee, get in there. We're going to school. Get in the car, go pee. So my daughter goes in, and she comes up. She's like, I'm not peeing in there. And I go in, and it was just the
Full log
buoyant,
swimming.
full buoyant.
That's good, though.
Like
Healthy.
perfectly articulated.
Healthy log.
Sphincter clenches, like
Wow.
at exact distances.
It looked like Ogopogo.
It was great.
That's
yeah.
a very
She's
Canadian.
like, I'm not peeing in there.
So
Pointed
your
at
daughter
it.
also sounds like me?
Yeah.
I would hope she does.
Yeah, she's great. She's got a lot of good
I
jokes.
think that's good to keep that. It's funny because Jefferson will shit in front of me and act like it's normal.
Yeah.
If I even dared, he'd be like, what?
Yeah.
If I fart, he's
Yeah,
like, ew, get out. I'm like,
Yeah,
what do you mean
yeah.
get out?
Yeah.
You just farted in my eyes. What do you mean get
Yeah,
out? I'm
yeah.
going to fart like, it's annoying. He gets a little too sensitive with my ass.
Wow.
I mean.
I have some very close friends. They've been together for 25
You
years.
say never farted? See, that to me is a problem.
No, but they're fine. It's fine.
No, I don't
They
think it is.
kept that boundary.
But
I
that's not-
respect it.
You
I
do.
respect it. I can't help
even
it.
do it. You can't respect it. Picture how much your stomach would hurt. Picture how uncomfortable that would make you all the fucking time. This is what my thing is on this. It's not like if you're forcing them out.
There's
fine.
a
I
limit.
get the shitting.
There's a
fine.
limit.
Don't shit
Yeah,
in front of
yeah.
your partner.
Yeah.
But I think like if you're on a trip, you're on a fucking road trip, you have to pull the car over to fucking toot at a fucking en route. You're waiting 32 kilometers for the next en route?
Yes.
Like this is crazy. Oh. What is okay? What
I don't know. I respect it. I'm
Final
into it.
question,
Okay.
because I'm still on
Here we
band
go.
stuff. What do you think is one of the craziest cities?
I didn't answer really any of your band questions.
You really haven't, and I keep
You're like,
asking.
what's your favorite venue? I'm like, I don't know.
I know I've asked 12.
Who's your favorite
questions.
band? I don't know.
What's your like the craziest city? The city that you like. Every time you go, you know it's gonna be like a fucking wild show.
London, England.
Really?
Not London, Ontario. London, Ontario is great. London, England. They sing all of the parts. They sing the bass parts, the
Really?
words,
Okay.
the drum fills. They're singing everything because they're
Okay.
soccer hooligans.
Okay.
So they're used to chanting. So it's like the entire time.
That's fun. Do you like when
Yeah.
people sing along?
I love it.
Okay.
Yeah.
Because like, I don't know. And I never asked that. I was like, does it bother you when people are like?
What I
singing
don't
super
like
loud?
is when people clap out of time.
That's really.
There's a part in the show.
I've seen it.
where I get up from the drum kit. And we do, and I get up and then I'm singing along to Jesse who's
Mm-hmm.
playing along. But the audience will be clapping and then they won't follow him or they'll whatever.
It
And then it's
doesn't make
completely
sense.
out of time.
I don't know.
It's crazy.
How do they do that though? That is like such a weird thing to not be able to clap.
I mean, my mother's not very good at it.
Can't clap along.
She can't clap along. Yeah.
No, you can't be.
Can't clap along. That's all right.
Okay.
I sound like, who's that weird guy? Oh, never mind.
Okay, we gotta wrap it up. I
Yeah,
feel like I can't hold you hostage forever. I mean, I can, but where can? Okay, your new album's out. Shout the out.
I
Shout
have
the
an
out.
album with my band American Lips. Came out 3 weeks ago. Called On Strike.
Where can they get it?
You can get it on the internet. And
Great.
you can buy it on Bandcamp. You
Okay,
can buy the
buy it
vinyl.
on. There you go. Buy it on Bandcamp. Support local Canadian artists.
Yeah. You know what? I got a story about that. I emailed Henry Rollins. Henry Rollins.
Yes, I know.
I emailed Henry Rollins to play the music, this band, because I think he'd like it on. She's got a show on KCRW. Henry Rollins, Black Flag, punk legend. I emailed him at noon last week, and he emailed back at 12:05 right away. Enthusiastic. It took me 2 days to write this email.
And he was like, "Yeah, whatever. Send it over, pig." And you're like, "Oh
No, I sent a very flattering email, but like long.
Oh my God.
Email, flattering and everything. I was so like I don't get excited, starstruck. I wasn't starstruck, but I was like, ugh, like hands got sweaty. I was
Okay,
like excited. Told my bandmate right away. Sent screen because he also flattered Death from Above, and he sent it to my other bandmate. Sent it to my friends. I was like, this is great. And then so he's like, yeah, send the music, I'll fit it in. He's got a show on public radio. It's like it's guided by the FCC. I sent him the record. There's 2 F-bombs in the record. I didn't even think about it. I'm not thinking about the FCC. I sent him the record. He sent me an email yesterday, a long email, where I was in trouble. Like I thought I was in trouble. The way I read it is that he played the song on the radio, and now like he's going to the gulag. Like he was so serious. The tone. I was like,
God.
oh no, what have I done? Then I was like I'm 46. I was like in trouble by like Papa Punk scolded me. And then when I reread, I was like, oh, he was just listening to the record and he heard an F-bomb. Then he was nervous because if he plays one on the radio,
That's crazy.
and so
Can they bleep it?
well, we went in, we censored it. And
Okay,
yeah,
okay.
because we don't want to get Henry
You can't-
Rollins in trouble.
You can't get Rollins in trouble.
Anyway, I sent it back to him, and he sent another nice email.
What a
but it's
nice
just like going back and
man.
forth.
Ah,
yeah.
what the
The
heck?
first email he sent me was at 4:44 in the morning.
Okay, this guy, now it's getting creepy. This guy
Well, he wakes
asleep.
up, does like 1,000 chin-ups, and then answers emails.
At what, 3 a.m.?
I guess, I don't know. Yeah, he's
This
getting up early.
seems- Do you hear that cricket? There's a cricket. It's yes, you do.
This is
It's
my
been-
symbol here.
It's your,
All of those frequencies are gone.
there's a cricket. It's been, I swear to God, I feel like I'm bombing in my own house.
Crickets.
It's how long do they live for?
I mean, not that long.
No way. This is 2 weeks.
Really?
This is Grandpa Cricket, and he's fucking. It's like, I swear to God, I'm like bombing in my own house. It's like this is the classic sound of comics bombing, and this
Yeah.
all day long I'm here like editing clips and I'm like bombing. I'm like, oh, this clip was funny. Thank you for coming on.
Thanks for having me.
Please listen to all of Death from Above's albums if you have not. They're very good to work out to. I keep telling. They're also just great, and I got to stop being weird. Please follow Steph Infection account. Follow my live dates. Go see. Well, you're live. You're taking a little break, but then you're live.
We're going to make a record in the spring, and then we're going to start playing in the fall. Whatever.
You simply must see them live. Thank you for coming. Bye.